Hey, everybody. Welcome to a special It's Monday presentation. I am Nikki B, and we have,
Hi, y'all. It's Darby Darlia.
yes, yes, thank you all for taking time out of your busy Monday to get very important information. The information tonight that what we will share with you is, a part two of what we went into on last Monday, our live show of It's Monday, and that is understanding the beneficiary ownership information filing with the U.S. Treasury, also known as the BOI filing. Now, this information that we are about to give you, we will state the disclaimer first. This presentation is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Entities should consult with legal professionals for guidance on compliance with the BOI reporting requirements. Just want to put that out there first, just to let you guys know that this is for educational purposes only. Do what you wish with the information. We are hoping that you do choose to stay in compliance with the U.S. Treasury if you do own a business. Now, what is the BOIR reporting? What is it? The BOIR reporting, it is a regulatory requirement established to enhance transparency and combat illicit financial activities. It mandates businesses to report information about individuals who have significant control or ownership over the entity. Okay. The BOIR filing, it also helps combat crimes, financial crimes such as money laundering, corruption, terrorist financing, tax evasion, and things of that nature. Okay, this filing requirement was initiated by FinCEN, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, a bureau of the U.S. Treasury under the Corporate Transparency Act, which was established in 2020. Okay, so the goal is to prevent and detect money laundering, terrorist financing, and other financial crimes by providing authorities with accurate information about true owners of companies and operating that are operating within the United States. Okay.
Yep. So now, as we look at it, we're going to go into the legal framework. And as Nikki B was sharing, the legal framework is coming for the beneficial ownership filing requirements. It's coming from what she just mentioned, which is the Corporate Transparency Act, as well as the Bank Secrecy Act. And these are compliance requirements that certain entities must report their beneficial ownership information to the U.S. Treasury. Now, who needs to file? Under the CTA, and you'll hear us use it in interchangeably between the Corporate Transparency Act and the CTA. Under this, the following entities are required to file their beneficial ownership information. If you are a corporation, if you are registered as a limited liability company, if you are recognized as a partnership in other entities, if you are recognized as a general partnership and limited partnership, certain types of trust, exemptions such as certain financial institutions, companies with more than 21 employees, and also if you have a last year tax return that's over 5 million in revenue, then you might be set for an exempt on filing for the BOI report. Also, exemptions can include publicly traded companies, government entities, banks, credit unions, security brokers and dealers, and the list goes on and on. And the whole point is that these entities must report information about your beneficial owners of the company, who are individuals who directly or indirectly own or control 25% or more of the entity or exercise substantial control of it. So, what information needs to be reported? So, the information that needs to be reported, such as name, address, and birth date of beneficial owners, okay, percentage ownership within the business, and also means of control or your particular influence in the business. Also, a couple of things to note here is that you do have a time frame to actually report this information. And so we're going to jump into that. If you have any questions, definitely post them on this live. But we're going to jump into the reporting process and how this works. So now that we talked about who is for and who might not need to file, now we're going to talk to you about how you can actually file your BOI report. And there are two options. You can file on your own for free. As Nikki B was sharing earlier, that's when you register with the FinCEN, that's the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, which is a division of the U.S. Treasury Department. Okay. And then on their website, they will collect your required information, and then you can submit your BOI report electronically through their system directly. That's at no cost to you. Okay. And there is a 56-page handbook that can walk you through the steps so you can learn how to do it and how to submit your information as a business owner. The second way is that you can report and file through an approved third-party service provider, which is fileBOIreportnow.com. So when you file through an approved service provider, this is a software that already has all of the rules condensed down from that 56-page report into a software that guides you through the process so you can get your report done in as soon as 5 to 10 minutes. And if it's more complex, the software will walk you through on how to file and make it so simple. Okay. So with that, Nikita's going to go right on into like the benefits of filing through BOI report versus you filing on your own.
Thank you so much for that. Yes, you can use a certified third-party service provider. That is the way that we suggest. No problems, no hiccups. Get it in, get it out. If you need to make updates, you can also go through the third-party service provider. File BOI now. File BOIreportnow.com and do so as well. Okay, so there is, a time frame that you have to file this, and we will take a deep dive into that so that you can better understand. But filing through filebill.ireportnow.com, that's who we are in partnership with, and it decreases errors. It's a trusted, approved third-party service provider, and decrease possible file rejections, decrease in human errors, such as, you may add an extra period, an extra space, things like that. Well, the system catches those things to prevent you from, submitting an incorrect report, which will actually save you time. It'll save you headache, because it is a headache trying to go back and find the little itty bitty mistakes that you made. Sometimes it may be right in our faces and we still can't find it. So going through a third party service provider can help you, avoid those problems versus filing on your own. If you file on your own, you may have lack of knowledge and regulations and compliance requirements, limited access to resources and industry updates, and potential errors in filings, leading to delays or penalties. Okay. So also, filing on your own, it increases the chances of overlooking important details, legal consequences for non-compliance if filed incorrectly, not on time, or not even being updated. Inadequate coverage or inaccurate information also, are possible issues that you may run into when filing this report on your own. Now, again, filing through fileBOInow.com, myreportnow.com, you have ongoing monitoring of your report. You're joining a community of other business owners who are knowledgeable about, regulations and things that are coming down the pipe for small businesses. It saves you time, it saves you effort, and it's streamlined, easy to follow, and you have a decrease in error. So we do urge you to, file through boinow.com. It is an easy step-by-step guide that walks you through filing your report. If you have multiple owners in the business, it does go through each processes of that. If you have two businesses, 2 business owners who own 50%. It walks you through the entire process. 4 business owners who own 25% for each portion of the business. It walks you through each portion so that you won't be lost, and you do save time, because it is a time factor that takes place when getting this report filed. If your business was activated or incorporated prior to January 2024, you do have up until the end of 2024 to get it filed. Now, if your entities were started after January 1st, 2024, you must file your report within 30 days or 90 days of getting your business incorporated to stay in compliance. Okay, again, let's repeat that. If your business was started, if you are a existing entity that was reported before January 1st, 2024, you do have up until January 1st of 2025, which is a full year, to get this completed. Okay, if you are a new business who was just incorporated after January the 1st, 2024, you have 90 days to get this completed before you start incurring charges, I should say, or late fees, financial late fees that you may have that may cause your business to even close down if you're not in compliance with the regulations of the U.S. Treasury. Now, being in compliance, there are benefits of being in compliance with, the U.S. Treasury. You do avoid criminal penalties, civil penalties. It enhances your reputation of your business and your trustworthiness. It reduces the risk of the financial crimes. It improves your access to financial services and funding. It benefits to a broader financial system and society, and it makes financial institutions more apt to give your business funding if they see that you have been in compliance with this new regulation and getting your report filed in the correct time factor and correctly. Okay, so there are benefits of going ahead and getting this filed. Um, I'm sorry. And also challenges and concerns that you may face when it comes down to getting this filed if you're not in compliance. Common challenges faced with entities in complying with the beneficial ownership reporting requirements, identifying beneficial owners, ensuring accuracy of information, balancing privacy concerns with the transparency goals, risk of non-compliance, and we are aware that some people may feel like, well, I'm not going to file this because there's still an open case or there's still an ongoing case, in regards to the BOI filing. Okay, wait a minute. If you're not in Alabama and you're not associated with the National Small Business United and the National Small Business Association, we advise you to get your reports filed. Okay, we do advise you to get your reports filed so that you can remain in compliance, because just because that particular business or organization does not have to file does not mean that your business is exempt from filing. Okay.
And that's some very great points that Nikki, you were saying. Like, you must file your BOI report if you know for a fact that you are meeting the requirements to actually file. So you want to get those in, and you want to make sure that you file. This ensures that you have best practices for your business as your business is growing. And one thing that I do want to make sure that we clarify is that, we've gotten asked, okay, well, what's the difference between this and my Secretary of State filings? Okay, this is a federal filing. This is your BOI report. Currently, it's only an annual one-time filing. So you can file. Once you're filed, then you're done. Unless you need to make any upcoming changes, then you have within 30 days of your initial report to make any type of changes, right? So you want to have best practices as a part of your business, because the Secretary of State filing is paperwork that you do annually that is a part of your business makeup, a part of your business foundation, to make sure that you're in compliance annually. This federal compliance with the BOI report is really breaking down your beneficial owners of your company or who controls the company on a federal level. So that's the difference. So some people might be confused. I hope that brings clarity to it, that your Secretary of State is at the state level, the BOI report is at the federal level, and your Secretary of State, that's what you pay annually. And currently, as of today, as we're doing this live stream, currently the BOI reports are required one time, unless you need to make any changes, and then you can go in and make those changes. So you want to make sure that you have effective compliance. You want to establish internal processes for identifying your beneficial owners. You want to regularly review and update your beneficial ownership information, because things can change. Who you might start a business with, maybe 2 or 3 years down the road, you might have someone else who's now part owner or a beneficial owner or considered a beneficial owner of your company. Also, if you need professional assistance, we always say seek it. As Nikki was sharing earlier, our disclaimer is that this is for educational and informational purposes only. So you can always make sure that you consult with a business professional in reference to small business law, since this is a small business law. Now, in conclusion, here are some key points, and I want to make sure we cover all of this before we get ready to end this live. And one of the things is that the beneficial ownership reporting is, again, for transparency and accountability with the U.S. Treasury. We were on a meeting. We were in a meeting with FinCEN, and they kept on saying that, don't be afraid to file your BOI reports. This is not a gotcha, kind of moment. It's not, them trying to get your information so they can just roll up on you, or, just say, hey, okay, now you gave it to us, now we got you. They said it's not to intimidate anybody, but it's to make sure that we have transparency so that those individuals who are competing or who are part of financial crimes like money laundering or corruption or any type of terrorist financing or anything like that, that those BOI reports can be filed so it can offer, again, corporate transparency. And so these are the obligations of the Corporate Transparency Act. And it was established in the fiscal year of 2021, and it was signed into law on January 1st, 2021. So the Bank Secrecy Act, the BSA, already aims to safeguard the U.S. financial system from activities like money laundering or any type of financing or other financial crimes. So when you're doing the BOI report, it is to ensure that your business is transparent, and so that you can also be able to receive a level of funding. Also, here are some benefits of compliances and best practice: enhanced reputation and trustworthiness. Also, again, reducing those financial crimes, improving access to financial services, and also benefits to the broader financial system. And, just to piggyback off what Nikki B was sharing, hey, when you file your BOI report, you will also be viewed as a company that is legit, a company from the banking level that is very open and very transparent. And so that builds a level of, again, trustworthiness and enhances your reputation among financial and political institutions, especially for those of you who are pursuing or currently have any type of federal government contracts, okay? And let me pull up my last notes. So now we're getting ready to conclude it. Make sure we didn't miss anything. So as we get ready to deep dive, as we finish diving deeper into the BOI report, as we've done throughout today, there are opportunities here. You have the affiliate program where you can refer others and get paid up to 25%. There are over 40 million businesses who must file in 2024. That is 40 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 40 million. 40 okay? Million. Okay. So that is a huge, huge, huge opportunity. And if you are a small business owner, or maybe you do business with small business owners, or maybe you are a service provider to small business owners, such as maybe you're in network marketing. Maybe you encounter business owners quite often if you drive Lyft or Uber. Maybe you are a creative and you meet business owners, or you're an event planner and you're always constantly running into business owners. Maybe you might be a CDFI or a bank, and you have a lot of small business customers who actually need to file their BOI reports. Then we have an affiliate program in our partnership with fileBOIReportNow.com. And we are also affiliates of fileBOIReportNow.com. And there are earnings that are attached to it for you sharing their information. And there's no cost to join the affiliate program.
Absolutely right. Darby, thank you so much for that. Yes, so the affiliate program is absolutely free. Let's state that again. It is absolutely free. No, it is not a requirement that you file a business to become an affiliate. That is not a requirement. If you just want to share the knowledge with other small businesses, that opportunity is available for you at no cost. Just remember that 40 million businesses have to complete this filing by the end of 2024. That is a huge market for small business owners. That is a huge market for affiliates. You know, you could actually turn this into a small business if you would like. The opportunities are there. You know, we are affiliates as well, and we're just trying to introduce this opportunity to others. You know, you do get paid up to 25% from the affiliates of the program. And it's not like a Ponzi scheme or anything like that. You have to be to the top to make money. It's nothing like that. So just take this opportunity, this free opportunity, to spread the word. This is a requirement, so it has to be done. So becoming an affiliate does allow you to share the information, and hey, help a neighbor, help a friend. So yes, great information. So now let's go over this live Q&A, because we are wrapping up this live on today. And what is the BOI report? The beneficiary ownership information report, because you may begin to hear more information about it as the year progresses, because we are in the halfway mark. So it's gonna start, getting more attention the closer we get to the end of the year, to avoid criminal, penalties, or, criminal fines. This report is a filing that was mandated by the U.S. Treasury to identify and disclose, owners of businesses, U.S. corporations, limited liabilities, and other business entities, to create transparency and just let the U.S. Treasury know what's going on in your business. That's it. Just a form of transparency. That's it. What is the CTA? What is the Corporate Transparency Act law? The CTA is a law introducing new reporting rules for companies operating in the United States. Effective January 1st, 2024, reporting companies will be required to provide information regarding the company and its beneficiaries, or its beneficiaries and the beneficiary owners, to FinCEN. That's the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Okay. And also another question. What if I don't want to file? Well, if you don't want to file, let's just give you, what are some possible outcomes if you choose not to file. Okay, so if you choose not to file within the guaranteed time frame that was given, this may lead up to $10,000 in fines or 2 years potential jail time. Again, $10,000 or 2 years potential jail time, $591 a day for a fine if you do not comply, up until you get to $10,000. Okay, $591 a day fine, up until $10,000 or 2 years potential of jail time if you choose not to file this report. Okay. What information do I need to provide to the CTA? Reporting companies must share details about the company itself and its beneficial owners with FinCEN. Information that you'll need to complete this reporting: is your ID, your passport, license. Um, You'll also need information on your business, the address, the name, the correct spelling, your articles of incorporation, things like that may be needed so that you can get this filed correctly. Okay. And also, if you do have any questions about this information that we just did go over, you can log on to fileBOIReportNow.com. There is a full list of information there given to you about the information that we did cover tonight. We do have marketing materials if you choose to market, and we do have a quiz, that you can take to see if your business needs to file. Okay. We do have the information there for you. The quiz, it doesn't take long, maybe 3 minutes to complete the quiz, to make sure that your business is in compliance and does not need or does need to file or does not need to file. However, but the information is there. Marketing material there. So hey, download your free ebook once you do complete the quiz, and you can just share the knowledge, share the information, tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Yes. And again, once you do all of those things, and let's just say your business does need to file, you become an affiliate, you do earn affiliate commissions. Okay. If your business does not have to file and you choose to become an affiliate, that option is also available. And we do have earnings up to 25% per referral. Okay. If you do 1 to 5 businesses, that's 15% referral. Once you get to 6 to 14 businesses, that's a 20% referral. And the gold affiliate earns 25% for 15 or more referral businesses. Okay. Earn your rewards for each successful business that completes their BOI filing through this third party service provider, fileBOIReportNow.com.
That's excellent. Kitty, you covered everything. I've covered everything. So we hope that you all who are watching as small business owners were able to receive information that was everything for your business. And we thank you all for joining with us on this evening. Again, you can go back, watch the replay on LinkedIn on our pages, on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube, and as well as on Facebook on Nikki B's page, as well as on my page, Darby Dorlia. And we look forward to your success. Again, go to fileBOIReportNow.com, download your ebook, join the affiliate program, and file your BOI report now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
File, file, file.
Right, file. This live is officially over, and have a wonderful evening. And we look forward to your business success.
Thank you.